So this will be fun.
Good evening, everybody. You're getting to hear Nick's dinner announcement there as we get started. I unmuted at just the right moment. We are getting a bit of an early start this evening. There's people that are anxious to get started.
Are you professional or not?
No. Never. Never have
You have
been.
warned a man before. You have warned me every time before we've gone
I
live.
know.
For
Well,
literal years.
everybody's saying, can we get started early? And I'm like, sure. And I just hit the button.
You changed literal years worth of protocol in a moment.
At any rate, how are you doing this evening, Nick? You surviving?
Currently still hungry. Ask me in 15 minutes after I've eaten this food.
There we go.
It'll be good.
Also in the booth with us, we have the lovely Hades. Show off your legs for the audience there, sweetheart.
Oh, hello. I shaved all the way up.
Oh my god.
Check out those legs go up and make an ass of themselves. That is the introduction of all the people in the booth this evening. How are you doing, audience? Good to have you here. Yes, perfect start to the stream. We are off to a great start. Woo is right. As we wait for things to get rolling here.
Definitely a good start. I think we lost Smokey already.
No! We were having technical difficulties earlier, having people join the server because Milestone, as always, has amazing infrastructure backing the servers that they run.
Just the best, no expenses spared.
Or paid for, apparently.
There's a soundbite for however many seconds it is of Tina to
See,
turn it
now we're having trouble with you
simply
cutting out a lot.
the best. For whenever we mention Milestone.
See, apparently Discord's going to be awesome this evening, too.
Yeah, Hades, we got like 2/3 of what you said.
Oh, for
It would
Pete's
buffer for a couple seconds
sake.
and roll a syllable or two out. It's just going to be technical difficulties this evening. I should just put up a screen that says, please stand by, and that'll be it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to restart. What do we have, 4 people in right now? Yeah, I think they're going to rebuild the lobby. Beautiful. This is working great.
This is fine.
This is fine. Absolutely wonderful. This is how you get viewers. You have nothing but technical difficulties, and everything goes sideways on you immediately, and people get to hear about Nick's dinner.
Delicious.
And while Nick is stuffing his face, our other commentator is just going to sound like he's buffering the entire time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. This is exactly what we needed.
Testicles 1 2. Testicles 1 2.
Oh, right. I was looking at the wrong stream. I'm stupid.
Right.
Yes. Testes.
Loud and clear.
Is
Down
that
east.
better or
Testes.
worse? Yeah.
1, 2,
Good.
3.
It seems to be working for now. Hi, doggo.
All right, we'll see how long
Smokey
it
got
lasts.
eaten.
I mean, I'll take it. I've not heard you call me that before, but we are in that spectrum of friendship of nicknames.
Huh?
Oh, you weren't talking to me. Sorry.
No. We weren't talking about you there. Not last I checked. It might be. Since we're having to wait on that, because everything's going to go smooth this evening. Absolutely.
Why are you lying?
Because I'm not very good at lying. So, with that fun happening, I'll go ahead and mention our first sponsor of the evening for Moto 3. That would be Secondhand Motorsports with our very own Jonathan Rocha, promising you amazing service for used parts, used bikes, and anything else used you can possibly think of.
Better than Milestone service.
And also, you can't have Nick's mom. She's not up there as a used thing you can get.
Wow.
I think Rocha would appreciate that one.
He would.
Yeah, so make sure to check them out, folks. We appreciate them sponsoring us. We appreciate all of our sponsors. It's very cool that they're willing to let this little league be set by technical difficulties on all sides.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
I had a mouthful.
Yeah.
You know,
Wasn't food
just
he had in his mouth.
to clarify there, we're checking out. Are we checking out Nick's mom or?
I mean, if you really want to, if that's your case. If you like them
I mean, the
old
song
Balls
really
ago.
goes Stacy's mom, but, you know, we can rewrite it.
Whoops, that wasn't the button I meant to hit. So as we wait for him to get the lobbies started back up here, Hades, you were making predictions earlier. What are you thinking for this track?
Pain, lots of it.
Lots of pain at Baguette Central.
Yeah. Indeed.
Why does
yeah.
nobody like this track?
It's just very technical. Like, Kota's kind of bumpy and technical. This one is just brutally technical, especially in this version of the physics. Like, the bike doesn't change directions as quickly as previous games, and there's a lot of direction changes. The setup is key, I guess. And I think this is one of the few tracks on the calendar where you can't get away with not practicing. The others you can kind of pitch up and sort of fumble your way around, but this one will punish you severely if you
Right.
don't practice it.
I have it on some good accounts that some racers haven't practiced, so this could be interesting.
So primarily what you're saying is there's 3 nasty chicanes on it. Then you have what amounts to basically 3 hairpins in a row, like leaving out of one of those chicanes. It's just a super technical thing as a result of all
Yeah, and kind of there's really only one straight in terms of where you are straight on. The others you'll sort of leant over into the braking, which on this game doesn't tend to work too well. So it is very technical in all senses of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of uphill and downhill elevation changes in braking as well, which, with like I said, with the physics, it's a brutal track.
Fair enough. And it looks like we are finally going to get started with qualifying here. Looks like.
Leave it to the Italians to make the French track the hardest one of the year.
It's that love that they have for them. By my estimation. That's entirely what it is. Seems like even coming out of the pits kind of sucks for this one, too. So, our lineup for Moto 3 this evening going to be our good buddy One-Handed. There is always Stock Hazard. Good to have him back. Jixbuff continuing the season, and I believe he comes into this one looking really solid. Yeah, he's right now running second for Moto 3 with 80 points. Assuming we got all the points in from previous races. Medusa sitting there, maybe stoned as usual. Of course, our very own Hines in there dreading this race. Bigfoot out for more fun with us. Preacher Man back again. Veritech here as well. And Bichon, he's been actually here pretty steady this season. I know last season he had a lot of trouble attending, but he seems to be there each time this year.
Good news, everyone. We've been milestoned once again.
Who got yeeted?
Smokey again.
Ah.
So here's the game plan as I try to swallow my food.
Are you sure food is all?
We'll see. We are going to add him at the back of the grid post qualifying.
I kind of figured that would be the idea.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the most efficient.
Yep.
Sorry, Smokey.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll be here all evening just trying to get through qualifying. Sometimes it's just bad luck. So waiting on
Is
everybody to put down times here.
that possible in Race Direct mode?
We're gonna have to rebuild the lobby, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, yeah. So after qualify and rebuild it.
Yeah, we'll have to set
Okay.
everybody's places. Not a big deal. It can be
I think
done.
we're getting really good at it.
Yeah. Yes, Smokey, that is the appropriate word for it. It sucks. What can I say? We are facing the greatest in Italian technology here.
Smokey, can you just punch your internet service provider in the face repeatedly? Thank you.
Or in the dick.
I said his ISP, not his... Okay, I didn't realize you were in this chat. One of our members of Race Direction chimes in and goes, "That's his dad."
That is fair. Yeah, I would want to as well.
That's brutal.
Oh, we have to be fair about these things. Sometimes being fair requires brutality. That's just how it is.
Smokey, who's your internet through?
Guess we'll find that out soon enough. And Heinz putting down our first time, despite not wanting to be on this track like everybody else.
Crash, slow,
142.3.
horrible lap time.
Yeah. Could be god awful. Could be worse. It could be, somebody wished he would go down in round robin or something.
Oh!
I have no idea what I'm referencing there. No clue.
Please tell me this is shared to
I
ASO.
think your line there, Nick, is going to become very overused tonight.
Which one?
Just set a lap. 'Cause
Yes.
So many people are going to struggle to do it because the track limits are so brutal.
Yes, I see that right now. There are a lot of exclamation marks on the board.
I'll say it right now, and I'll get real personal with the microphone. Just set a lap.
Yes. Oh, Smokey stuck with Charter. Wonderful. Rip, son.
I've never even heard of Charter.
They are one of the many things that at one point was, oh God, what am I thinking? Cox or whatever, one of the early cable providers, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, they suck just as much as everything else that's been around since then. Unfortunately.
I'm glad I had a moment on that response because I was just going to scream F Charter on stream, and we really can't do that. So the delay kind of got me off my roll, which was a good thing here.
Yes. Works out well enough. Looks like Michonne probably going to put in our fourth lap here for qualifying. I guess it's either hope you practiced hard or didn't practice at all.
Come on, Michonne. Take out Heinz.
There you go.
I know you're not on track to do that, but do it anyway.
Reckless. Yeah, we had that in... Yeah. Yeah, Charter tended to get, places that were a bit more out of the way. Which, Nolans is a bit of a ways down there. It does seem to be a bit isolated when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Excellent pronunciation.
I'm doing it just to piss off people that live there.
I know you are.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for. I true people.
So
That is my job.
it's been long enough. What do we think of the invalid that has now become visually impaired?
So, for those watching the stream that haven't seen the news or what have you, so Marquez was out last race due to a concussion. As it turns out, it was a big enough concussion to where he is once again seeing double vision. If you remember correctly, this happened back when he was racing Moto2 in What year was that? 2010, 11, something like that?
11, yeah, 2011.
11, something like that. So he crashed so hard that he knocked himself silly once again.
That can't be good. I mean, that's twice giving yourself a concussion so bad that your eyes don't work. Like, and I know from talking to a lot of doctors about this one, concussions are in fact cumulative over your lifetime. Like, they stack up, which explains a lot about Nick. But it also is why Marquez is working his way towards the end of his career really, really fast.
You beat me to the joke about me. For those that don't know, I've had between 6 and 8 concussions. I've lost count.
That many? I thought you were more like 4 or 5. I didn't realize you had gone that high with it. Damn, bro.
Yeah. It's a lot of them were small. A lot of them when I was or some of them when I was a kid.
Okay.
Only 2 or 3 as an adult. So.
Only. I can think of maybe 2.
Ooh, the last one knocked me silly. That one was fun.
What are you saying, Hades?
I wonder what determines a concussion, because I've only ever had stitches in my head. I've smashed it good and proper, but never had concussion.
Well, if they ever looked
in,
you
may have been concussed.
Yeah, have they ever looked and seen the dilation on the eyes being too slow or something along that? That's generally the initial thing that they check, or long-term headache, or there's several different symptoms that you can have from it.
Yeah.
I mean, there are very minor concussions that might not even be symptomatic.
Yeah.
So the crazy thing about a concussion, though,
Whoa!
Okay.
In a couple of years' time, maybe the markers.
I didn't know Hades could speak machine code.
Yeah, for some reason, dude, it started warping you back and forth. Making you sound like you're living in the Matrix.
Oh, it did that?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That was amazing.
But yeah, I mean, you can have concussions that are so minor that you might not see symptoms. And the crazy thing is, when you do get knocked the F out, you actually don't know that you got knocked the F out. Something around you has to change. People have to move, whatever, or somebody has to tell you, you kind of didn't stand up from that. Because you have no idea. It's just snipping film, and your memory doesn't exist for that time.
Yeah. Generally what happens is it jostles short-term memory so hard that whatever your brain works by having short-term, essentially a buffer, and then committing that to long-term for memory. And a lot of times in a concussion, what happens is everything in that short-term gets blown out, so you don't remember what happened at all, for several seconds leading up to it. It's all gone. That'll also be another one that you'll notice if you have a full-on concussion.
Is that also when you get knocked out, unconscious?
Yes. If you get knocked unconscious, you have in all likelihood suffered a concussion. Very, very good chance of it.
All right. Because they reckon that's the best way to crash.
What?
Funnily enough,
to get knocked out,
your body just goes limp, and you're less likely to break things.
Yes.
Yeah, well, your body goes limp, and you sort of absorb the impact in a completely different way, so you're less likely to break arms and legs.
Yeah,
you won't tumble.
When you're still awake, you're obviously, you're fearing it, you tense up, and you go one way and your leg goes the other way.
Yes, it's the same reason that generally drunk drivers that are in a crash where they kill someone are generally uninjured or far less injured than you would expect from the same wreck that killed the other person. It's because of the fact that they are either passed out or so close to passed out that they don't comprehend what's going on, and they just kind of flop their way through the wreck. That's a big part of why it's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing as being knocked out, essentially. So, yes.
Yeah. So, back to the original point, before we turn into a serious outfit.
Back to laughing at Marquez's misfortune.
I think we started laughing at me instead of Marquez, and that's really where we took a left.
Yeah,
that's the point I wanted to kind of make, is do we think it's true, or
Yes, I believe it.
is
I
it
think
just
this is
a cover-up?
Yeah, no,
Like-
I think this is the cumulative effects of his years and years and years of wrecking coming to a head. Like, there's no reason they would lie about this one. I think this is actually true. I think he has he is borderline pushing not just not winning championships, but not having a career anymore at this point.
I think he's borderline pushing being in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
You saw the GIF that I used earlier.
Yeah, they might put him in the same nursing home that our president resides in.
We're staying away from that one over
Well,
there.
I'm not
White
going to go
House.
any further with it. I just have to make that joke. So 1 minute and 45 remaining in qualifying. See, looking like just putting one on the board is helping. Though you can notice a lot of the guys very, very close on their pace. Veritek, Bigfoot, Medusa, Hazard, just about the same pace.
There's kind of a rift. There's a bit of a
Yeah.
split in
Yep.
the...
The one-handed and Jixbuff looking very nice, like not far behind Hines. I would bet once they both feel warmed up, that'll probably be a pretty close race up front between them. Preacher Man, we'll see if he gets to put down a lap, seeing as his current one appears to have been invalidated, so he will need to give it one more shot if he wants to get on the board there.
I'm just saying the audience appears to have liked the political nonsense, despite the fact that we're not getting back into it.
That's one joke I consider not political, but because the fact is, it's like watching your grandfather. It really is. Yes, Smokey will be in there. We will put you near the end of it.
Smokey.
Reckless.
Smokey.
Yes, good to have him in. Reckless. There was a paratrooper 3 or so decades ago whose parachute failed on the way down. He went unconscious before impact and survived. The only reason he survived was because his body went completely limp. And he had a harsh recovery, but was still able to function, talk, and do normal human things. Yeah, no, I can believe it. There was a Russian stewardess that fell out of a plane that had the top come off. Everybody else got down fine, but she just, because of the blast, when it came off at like 30,000 feet, she just went flying out the top of it, landed, and I think she had gone like unconscious or something from fear, and managed to survive it as well with no parachute. So it happens sometimes. Yeah. If you happen to fall off of a skyscraper, just keep a hammer handy just in case to hit yourself in the head. Tips from Searle Race Direction.
I thought One-Handed had some more pace, and it
did.
looks like he just couldn't
Yes.
get his lap together until the end.
Yeah, but that was close. Puts himself only half a second off of Hines. I kind of figured he was just warming up there. He is having a better season this season than he did last one.
Yeah, I think he's definitely improved in his pace. I think he's too nice in the race.
Is that it?
Like
Needs to be a little more vicious and
that's
stick it in more.
If you had an
technical
opportunity to
analysis
meet him-
is
Oh, let's just step on each other and then all stop talking.
so
Uncomfortable
technical
silence.
analysis is that he's definitely lubes up and cuddles you and makes sure everything's all right, whereas he just needs to sort of go in dry a little bit and not consider your feelings.
No
No pillow talk.
Yeah, skip the pillow talk.
I can't. I was gonna be like, if you met him in real life, he's the same way. But I can't really say that now.
Now it just makes it uncomfortable to say that. No, Al is really, really the nicest dude when you meet him, so that's not surprising. So, your front row going to be Hines, One-Handed, and Jixbuff. Then we'll have Medusa, Veritek, and Bigfoot, Hazard, Bichon, and Preacher Man. And then we will have Smokey rounding out the lineup. They'll have to rebuild the lobby real quick for that one, since we had it go crazy on us again. Jane, go Bear, get mean, you got it. Good call, Jane. That's it, Bear. Turn into your namesake. Roar.
That's it's a term, isn't it? It's a tribal. What do they call it
What?
in the gay community? Bear.
Oh! No! I didn't mean that kind!
The bear community is offended.
So's the Republican side of the community.
They might be.
Don't talk about Chris that way.
Hey! I resent that remark. We are waiting for them to put things together. We'll go ahead and mention our sponsor for Moto 3. That would be Secondhand Motorsports. Bringing you used parts, used bikes, used gear, whatever you need used. Talk to Mr. Rocha. He will help take care of you. Definitely take care of us. At least they're supposed to.
Oddball has lots of questions.
Oddball has many questions. Yes! Don't worry, Oddball. Just accept it. Let it go. Let it slide.
We're here for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be okay, buddy.
Is anybody viewing this from Facebook? Because we are having some errors from Facebook.
I am not currently.
We've got
I
on
know
Restream
he
a
was
fun
on.
bitrate warning.
Yeah, I've seen that, but
It doesn't like when we go over 4,000
Yeah,
kilobits.
I don't give a rat's. They said it's only a warning, so it should be.
So what you're saying is, don't mention the word Republican on Facebook.
That might be it. It might get us banned. Zuck doesn't like
if
that.
if you say Donald Trump, there goes the stream.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh no!
We have one on stream,
We're gonna
and
get
nobody can blame me for it.
Oh, we're gonna get
South
banned.
African said it. It doesn't count.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't even understand what it is. I just find it hilarious that one slogan can be
Can upset people so
So-
much. Yes.
divisive. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I'm entertained, and that's all that matters to me.
I just, I love the idea of a U.S. president being banned on all social media accounts, and then deciding, I'm just going to make my own.
Hey, man, life is Voldemort is rough.
I just tuned back in, and I don't even want to know.
So we are waiting here for them to get started. I think we are good. Looks like things are... Did Smokey get kicked out again? I think he did. The moment the race
Seems
tried to
that
start,
way.
I think it booted him. Smokey, man. I think it's just not going to happen this evening. Yeah,
Very accurate.
that is very bruh.
Need to put a call into Charter and ask him to change the hamster out on the wheel.
I know. We can hear him panting through the wire. I think you need a new one. Just a little.
I like reckless. Drugs, bad. Pfft. You know, in reality, I think this league runs on drugs. Or the racers do anyway.
At least Medusa does. So does,
That is no joke.
so does Jay.
Oh, I definitely need to smoke weed every day. Drop. I'm adding this to the list.
As the meme goes, they've joined the war on drugs on the side of drugs.
Good job for drugs on winning the war on drugs.
Are they going to try to re-add him, or are we just going with it?
I literally don't know. It's two playing this
Isn't it
time.
your job to know?
I think Two-Plane is actually getting a suggestion there. Xbox will go in.
Is it my job to know? It's my job
Fully
to not
rebooted.
say dumb things on air, and I still do that. So,
I thought we had you here specifically to say dumb things on air.
Oh, is that what my job is?
I thought so.
Sweet.
I may be wrong. Okay. Let's see if we're going to have a race this evening.
We don't do that here.
I know, right? We don't do that here. All right. Looks like they're going to go ahead and go for it. Sorry, Smokey Man. Just crappy evening for your internet there. But we are ready to start our first race of the evening. And we are off. Wow, what a start from Jixbuff. Flies off the line ahead of one-handed.
A little bit of contact there.
A little bit of bumper cars. Ooh. One-handed coming back up
think
under
the bear
Heinz.
heard me.
Yeah, he
Got
did.
his
Look
elbows out.
at this aggressiveness coming into the first set of chicanes.
Who just stopped in the middle of turn 1? Medusa just literally stopped in turn 1.
I am not certain what he was doing there. But Jixbuff doing a great job taking advantage of his good start there. Looking amazing. Meanwhile, back behind him, Bear fighting hard, listening to everybody, and just getting aggressive this evening.
Throw some bows, man.
Yep. Throw them elbows out, sir. Robin's racing.
Disrespect your surroundings.
There ain't black marks on the fairings. Were you really trying? Further back, Bigfoot, unfortunately.
I'm being asked.
What?
I'm being asked by Race Direction if I have this yet. Yes, I do.
I mean, it didn't come through very well, but yes, you do.
Yes. Now I'm being yelled at. Why didn't I use it? Because I didn't know where it started in the song, and I was afraid to quit.
So Bigfoot now having dropped back to the back, unfortunately having a wreck early on. So looks like even though Medusa's stopped, he's going to start making his way up through the pack.
I believe that's pronounced Med USA.
Med USA. Oh, jeez.
It doesn't get old.
No, it doesn't. Makes me giggle almost every time.
Maybe we have to go on break every second week because this is turning into a good race.
Yeah, they're actually looking pretty good here. Pretty solid for the start. And even
It's kind of weird seeing.
What?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's kind of weird seeing Medusa in 8th.
It is.
Maybe he's trying to race sober.
Hey, baby. But at the same time, he is closing the gap there pretty quick on Bichon, so I think we'll see him catch up pretty quick here.
Gonna throw this one into the fire pit and say that he's probably spent more time on Rocket League than MotoGP in the last 2 weeks.
That is fair. That is entirely fair.
Am I
Maybe
the
that's
only
what
one
he
that
was
doesn't
trying to do,
understand
yeah.
Rocket League?
In turn 1, he was trying to do some sort of wall flip off the ceiling.
One-handed looking for
Yeah.
a pass right through the chicanes. Amazing work on that one.
Hit him.
Way to get aggressive, sir.
Do it.
Dude, his pass through 9 to 10 was great. He just sent it. Wow. And, oh, Lord, look at Hines trying to get aggressive there. Pays for it. Push to the outside of 13. That cost him some momentum. He's going to have to catch back up, but good God. One-handed way out front.
I think
That,
the Bears got the pace to run away, and Heinz is just
he
starting
might.
to panic a little bit. Doesn't want him to get away.
Yep, he very well might.
Panic.
Then suddenly he realizes he's not in it for the prizes. Calm.
Memes need more sound clips because I would add those to my repertoire.
Oh, man. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can get this. I'll try to get the multi-display thing working.
And here goes the whole stream.
Yeah, y'all say interesting things while I try and take the stream down.
Well, hey, Two Planes got it right.
We're not hearing whatever sound you tried to put on. That didn't work. Woo! Hey!
I don't understand how it's intermittent. I
pass,
don't understand it.
It's because it's not, the volume isn't picking it up correctly. It's really weird. It's goofy. Have I got, for some reason, Bear's screen isn't showing for me. Why?
I wonder if I need to trigger it with my microphone earlier.
This is a great little battle. Heinz got himself up in second and then into first, and Al's not letting him go. Buff's getting involved in it now as well. I think Heinz is he's got 3 warnings, so I think he's just trying to get a gap. Yeah, and I think he's going to try and get a gap to sort of cover that.
Yeah, he's concerned that he's going to find himself stuck out a bit.
Look how far those 3 are running away from the rest of the pack.
Yeah, despite fighting each other, they're still managing to increase that gap. They are having a good evening, despite everybody being, I don't want to do this track.
We have 2 very different races going on tonight.
And how exactly is that?
Well, we have the race for the podium, and then 6 seconds behind that, we have the rest of the race.
Yeah.
I think even if these guys crash, they still have enough time to where they won't lose a place.
That is... Actually, yes. With a gap like that at this point, yes, there is a good chance they would be able to.
And they've just extended it to 7 seconds.
Yep.
They are smoking.
Yes, they are absolutely hauling.
That's another drop.
But Hazard doing a pretty good job hanging on to Veritek, and Veritek has just picked up a long lap penalty, so that might get Hazard a pass up into 4th. They have been back there having that fight the entire time. Yeah, Smokey, get you an internet connection that doesn't boot you off, or if it's your, like the suggestion was, completely restart your Xbox. That might be part of it as well.
We have seen McDonald's Wi-Fi do better than whatever you're running over there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hating. I'm just stating facts.
That is fair. So currently, look at Bear trying to make a move up the inside here. Just can't quite make it happen. Has to back off of it. Unable to make that aggression stick, going 3 to 4 that time.
Come on, Bear. Disrespect those surroundings. I believe in you.
Meanwhile, Veritek needs to get his long lap out of the way. Ooh. Six Buff on the brakes, trying to get in there late, but just can't make it happen as Heinz and Bear leaving the turn really well. Ooh, and one-handed going to slip right out there.
Not going to hold
13.
It, though. Oh, yes, he will.
No, leaving 14, he actually has a better exit.
Look at how close that is.
Very nice. Now if he can hold on to it. Veritek now having picked up his long lap with Preacher Man right up next to him as well. And Hazard up into 4th. I wager Veritek tried to take his long lap and probably bumped out of bounds on it. Betting that's what happened there. But I believe our rule was we don't give him the extra penalty, right? Ah!
Yeah, basically. I did actually flick over to see him, and he did try to do it. He just clicked the inside ever so slightly.
Lee popping on and telling us, let's go, Brandon. Hi, Lee. Appreciate it.
That's the second one of those that we've had on the stream. So I'm going to take just a moment to acknowledge the fact that did we see the flock of birds that flew over the racers?
Yes.
We can't connect to lobbies, but we have birds.
Oh, wow. And Jixbuff very, very close to
I'm sorry for
ass-packing.
frightening you with my voice.
Yes, very, very close to ass-packing Hines there. And is forced off the line and has to get on the brakes and finds himself way back. That was a big mistake on his part. Hopefully he can catch back up to him.
Oh God,
Lots of
our
let's go,
comment
Brandon.
section.
A lot of NASCAR fans in the chat tonight.
Yeah, they really love that racer guy.
They really love that Brandon guy. Oh, Swaggin, no. You can't tell me you can't be here. That's illegal.
That's as illegal as birds aren't real.
What? Are we
I'm
getting
still
birds
hung up
real?
on the birds. The Reagan administration replaced all birds with surveillance drones.
Drank yellow
Birds aren't
bird.
real.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Have you never heard this before?
A severe case of explosive. Swaggin, what? Swaggin's saying he won't be there due to a severe case of explosive diarrhea. I mean, bro, can't you just
Did
move
you
your
eat some of...
just move your
Get
Xbox
the
into the
Xbox
bathroom?
back.
How hard is this? Yeah.
I was going to say, did you have any of Lee's cooking? That usually causes that.
That could have been it. Meanwhile, we are starting the penultimate lap with Jixbuff sitting a second back off of Hines. Woo!
That one
Jixbuff
always works.
a second back off of Hines. But good God, look at one. Oh, Hines cutting in very close, 3 to 4 there.
I hear swearing from Hines in the background here. This is
it doesn't surprise
it's
me.
spicy.
He's having a hell of a fight trying to keep up here. I'll bet you Bear was in there earlier going, yeah, I didn't practice, guys. Just messing with him.
Hines said the same, and he's currently in second place.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Nice excuses, bro. Meanwhile,
Dude,
Medusa...
we were talking about this the other day.
I think I don't know if it was my screen, but there was a very big lag spike, and I think that might have been what Heinz was swearing about.
That could have been it.
I'm going to send that through because that was outstanding. That was better than Elon Musk's launch to Mars.
As they're all trying to chase him down, let's get a look real quick. I remember how to do this. Oh God, what button do I hit to make this do what I expect?
It's time to brick the stream on the penultimate lap.
I'm not going to brick anything.
I don't believe you.
I know. Oh Lordy.
So going into the final lap,
Starting final. Yep.
Buff picked up another warning there, so he's only got one left, and Heinz has got 2. I think this is Bears. Bears got this in the bag. He's only got one
does.
warning. He
They're
can
gonna-
just...
Come on, Bear. I'm rooting for Bear. I don't care if it's not proper for a commentator or race direction to root for a racer. I'm doing it.
Yeah, Bear up front. Let's see if I can get this. Compared to the fellas following him, I think he's going to wrap this one up pretty easily. Oh man. After we were talking about it earlier, don't be shy. He decided not to, and he has absolutely dominated this race.
I don't know.
Oh, Heinz is
Birds
trying.
again.
Heinz is going to try it.
He really is. Look at this. Oh, he's going to try to stick the nose in here. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. They touched. Heinz was forced to the outside. And that is going to be it for Baird on the front straight. Wow.
Let's go, Baird. And
Bairden. Okay.
Bairden. Okay, sure. Why not? Nice work by one-handed there for finishing up that race. Hines tried that last-minute dive, but just about took both of them out. Couldn't make it stick. Wound up going wide. Winds up in second. It was a good effort.
Chuffed for the bet. He deserves that.
That was.
I've seen him putting in a lot of time and.
Yep.
Did you just say chuffed?
Paid off.
Yes. You've not heard that term before?
Yes.
This is an American broadcast. We're too dumb to know what these words mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I commend him for having really good English and having picked up the language quickly.
What do you think he's...
Especially considering I grew up in a mud hut.
Yeah, exactly.
He's South African. They speak English. I can't get into like the angry yelling character without dropping 17 F-bombs. I'm having a difficult time with this.
They speak English, you ignorant wretch.
It's funny, you know, because of the British colonies, they actually teach you like the Queen's English, the proper English.
Yes,
so you come over to England speaking better English than the English.
Now, not better English, but better English.
Yeah.
Want a bottle of water?
You what, mate? Oh, God. That was actually a great race. Congratulations to One-Handed on that one. Good effort by Hines. Jixbuff, man, he's still looking solid. That'll leave him still fine in the points, but I think it'll wind up being a fight between him and Bear for the season. Definitely looking that way. Hazard looking very solid. He's had that 4th, 5th slot a lot. Like, he's been close. We'll see if he can ever get on the podium routinely. A little practice, I think he'll be there. Veritech looking pretty solid. Medusa, come on, bro. What was that beginning?
Some really, really bad weed.
Yep.
All stems and seeds.
Preacher Man, despite his early issues in qualifying, puts himself in 7th. Hey, man, good work. Keep the practice up. Bigfoot just having some bad luck. Ditto for Bichon, and that'll be it for our first race of the evening. That was fun. That was actually a pretty good one. I enjoyed that. So,
he says actually like they're not all good.
I know, right? Well, it's the early, you heard our racers going, oh, let's just get this one over with. Oh, I don't. And all of a sudden, they turn out a great race.
They trolled us.
I think they're sandbagging.
They are sandbagging. Bastards.
Smokey's going to go get a hammer. I'm going to go ahead and take a brief break as we wait to get the lobby put together for the next race. And
I'll suggest a shotgun. If you just rack it, your router will be scared and start to work.
It will be terrifying. So, thanks for watching, folks. Stick around for the next race. Thank you, racers, for a good one there in Moto 3. We'll be back shortly. And we are back with Moto 2 here, qualifying. Oh my god.
Why does the wet symbol look like hail? It's hailing for this race, boys. It's hailing.
Just make sure to dodge it. You'll be fine.
Does it hail in Europe? Real question.
Dude, are you seriously asking this question?
No, okay, so follow me through my very ignorant question. They don't really get tornadoes. Their weather tends to be pretty mild compared to ours. Does it hail?
No, we have a completely different microclimate because we're on another planet.
Okay, jackass. When's the last time you had a tornado? That's what I thought.
They're just not as severe.
It's just getting cloud.
So, how often do you get hail? And is it real hail? Like, does it turn cars into unrepairable messes?
No, it's not that severe.
Okay, well then you don't get real hail. You get some stupid British hail. Weak. That's why you lost the war.
It doesn't.
America.
It doesn't bother pronouncing T's. Fake hail.
Probably get snow more than we get hail, to be honest.
Fair.
Philosophically, what is hail versus snow? I think snow is just very small hail.
No. Hail is just very aggressive snow.
Oh, I like that way better.
Oh,
angry snow.
As Jacko gets yeeted by a wreck in front of him. Come on, boys. Let's keep it together here.
That was a pretty good yeet.
It was.
I like how the bike just stopped and he just flew.
That was some Battletoads shit right there.
Can somebody clip that one as well, please and thank you?
That was like, I want to Photoshop Battletoads shit over that.
We need to compile a highlight stream of this.
Yeah. Best yeets of Searle. You know what? Best
Yeets 2021.
Yeats of Searle sounds like some kind of like British writer that nobody knows. Yes, he was the Yeats of Searle. That kind
It's
of
like,
shit.
Yeah.
It's like
We're just since we have a pseudo Brit in our booth today, I'm just gonna make fun of him all day.
He gets to be fake British.
I mean, he is really. You're a pseudo Brit. It's just what you are.
Congratulations, you're stuck with it. It's all right.
He's not from Britain.
I'm a fake Texan.
He just lives there.
I'm a fake Texan anyway, so.
Yeah, you're a pseudo Texan.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you're a fake taxi. Business going well?
I'm a fake taxi. I'm the bang bus, okay? And now our sponsors won't want to be on the show because... Pardon? I guess.
So...
Is there anything we haven't covered yet? I mean, we're not even halfway through.
Yes, there's plenty. I'm about to go back to making fun of Europe. How do you have a 3-word city or town?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you're up, as in, like, batter up.
Yes, you are up for answering this question. How do you have a town named something like Stoke-on-Trent, hyphenated? That's a sentence, man. That's literally a sentence.
Because
You're stoking on the Trent.
Because it's a tiny island, so they can afford to name things that way.
Wouldn't it make more sense if you had a huge landmass to have to pick ridiculous names?
I mean, you know, if it were up to me...
you've pretty much taken British names and named your towns after them.
Yeah, and we made it better.
Are you
remember that?
Are you asking the people that have a snack called Spotted Dick why they have 3 names or 3 words for a city name? I mean,
I forgot about that.
If you want to be confused by town names, just look up Welsh town names.
Oh no! Oh, everything involving Wales is a mess. I know. My Welsh buddy has told me about a lot of it.
What? Hold on. I'm gonna spell it for you. You ready? CAERFYRDDIN.
Yeah, no. And even if you try to pronounce it, you won't be pronouncing it right.
Yeah, let's try again. CAERFFILI.
Yeah.
Let's go for a third one. Caergybi.
Put it into Google.
What?
Put it into like Google Translate and see if it'll try to say that shit in Welsh.
It has the English. Oh, to get it to say it. In
Yes.
Welsh.
If you want to hear it in Welsh, you'll be like, "What? That's not what it says at all." That will be
Yeah,
your
the
entire
English name is
reaction.
Holyhead, and it ends in YBI, but somehow the English name is Holyhead.
Yeah. No, like hear it in Welsh. Like you'll be like, "What? Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of letters that they just don't pronounce.
So it's kind of like the
What's
French.
the point of a letter if you don't pronounce it?
It's kind of like the French. They're lazy about it.
Yeah, sort of like night, but with about 400 letters either side of it.
You silly English kniggets.
You're going to need to understand my confusion when you said night, and I was thinking like nighttime night. I'm like, what? Where's the silent letter?
You should have called it Knigget. He would have known what you were talking about.
Now go away, or I will taunt you a second time.
I shall taunt you a second time. How do you think I got this outrageous accent? Oh, God, I need to stop. I immediately regret my life. Oh, Lordy.
Hey, do you know what would really help Jex Buff? If he set a time and didn't crash.
That would. It would be a good
I'm calling
idea.
out racers now. I don't know why I'm in this mood tonight, but I'm just calling people out. It's
You
gonna
mean
happen.
the guy who's actually doing really well in our Moto 3 series and you're trying to trash talk him?
I'm trying to like smack talk him into setting a lap. Sometimes it works, man.
It's called a work, bro. Yeah. You give him a work.
A work.
A work.
Is this some millennial talk?
No, that's actually old. Really old.
The bear's gone from hero to zero. He won the last race, and he's not even set a time yet.
I'll give him time.
Hey,
he's getting warmed up.
He's working on it.
He's getting warmed
You be
up.
nice to Bear.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Oh, now we're going to get to hear his attempt to do a New York accent. This is going to be good. Come on, let's hear it.
But the
I'm
season
working
one, isn't
it.
it? Wow.
Actually, here's the funny thing. Northeastern accents here in the United States are apparently closer to how English accents sounded when this country was founded than like modern English accents are just way the hell off from actual English
I've read
accents
the same.
back then. Yeah. But,
So what we're really saying is you disrespected the queen, you bastard.
no.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled because of me on this stream. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
Lizzie's all right.
That was quite a line by Bigfoot.
That is
That is
entirely
still
too
quite a
familiar.
line by Big. What is Bigfoot doing?
Oh, Bigfoot, no! I think he's sliding. I believe that's what that's called.
No, I think that's like driving. It's not a dirt bike, dude.
It is now.
Well, it's a dirt e-bike now.
That ain't a dirt bike, but it is now.
So I wonder if... Jack got a black flag. I wonder if old Ducati fanboy Medusa is excited about the electronic revelation recently. Ducati's supplying the motor e-bikes.
I mean,
It'll be fragile and Italian, and now I have race direction things to do. Bye.
I mean, it's ballsy, I'll say that, from the Italians, because, well, they've never really been renowned for electronics, have they?
yeah. Yeah, that one kind of puzzles me. I'm like, are you guys sure you want to do that? Are you sure about that? Yeah.
Oh, where's Nick when you
Yeah,
need him?
where's Nick
More
with
of his life.
Yeah. We're supposed to have an "Are you sure about that?" But yeah, now the thing is, I know everyone hates me for saying it. I'm one of these people that, having tried electric motorcycles, I really like them, and I'm looking forward to the potential of them. Not even lying. Yes, I miss the noise, but then you actually ride one, and it's actually a really smooth experience. Lots and lots and lots of torque.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like naught to, oh my god, I need a new pair of underpants really quickly.
Yeah. Like electric bikes are some of the few bikes that say, compared to my gigantic couch, with its insane amount of torque, those are the only other bikes I've ever seen compared to it. And I've actually had a couple of them jump up and surprise me so hard that I wasn't holding tight onto the bars, and it just whipped the arms out straight. And I was like, "Holy crap!" That's it was a lot more than I expected. When you're on a bike that weighs 450 pounds and it's putting out 150 pound-foot of torque, life becomes very interesting very quickly. So
Look, man, no hands.
Yeah.
Your mom gets interesting pretty quickly.
Hey.
So here's the dizzle, faux shizzle.
Okay.
We need to review if Jacko set a time. If he did, we're going to give him that for the race.
Okay.
If he did not set a qualifying time, back of the bus.
We had another one. Yeah. Oh, it was a black flag. Womp womp.
He did set a time, and it would have currently put him in 6th ahead of Coco. It was about 14 seconds off, provided no one else goes quicker.
I just got called out by Race Direction for making a Rosa Parks reference, and it wasn't even a Rosa Parks reference.
Wait.
Just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm racist.
Oh, y'all thought we were going there? Come on, man.
No, somebody actually did go there. That's right. Shame. Shame.
Hey, look, I fixed the logo for our sponsor there.
Hey, yo!
I fixed it. I told you I don't break things. I have not broken anything yet this evening. Knock on compressed particle board.
Hold on. I need to take this moment. Garrett, he fixed it. You don't have to yell at me anymore. This is wonderful. Okay, we're good.
I told you I would fix it without breaking anything else, too.
I was getting preemptively yelled at for something that I literally couldn't fix. It was great.
Oh, Jix Buff with the world's gentlest low side that then hurls him into the air as he hits the dirt. Jacko, I did set a time, a very slow one. Yeah.
Hey, we said it was good for 6th place, didn't we?
Yeah, depending on how things move here. Oddball's time did not move down tremendously. I think he was on a hot lap, and I don't know if he moved it down at all.
Yeah, you went about 0.3 quicker. I think just quick maths. It was about a 58 for Jack.
Yeah, yep. If he was 14 off, yes, it'd be about a 58.
Are you aware that there's no S in the word math?
Oh, God, here we go again. No, they're still working on the language there. They haven't quite got it down yet.
I'm on a roll tonight. I
there's
apologize
no Z
to no
in
one.
most of your words.
I don't know what this Z is. Also, they have this...
Yeah, what is this Z? Z-E-D? I think they make Glock parts.
I don't know. I think they use it in making this weird metal they have there that we don't have called aluminium.
Yeah. What's this knot thing every time they start counting? Are they tying their shoes as they do it?
They're trying to say it doesn't exist at all.
The knot is a lie.
Yeah, they're negating it. Oh. We are the
Coco's
worst.
in for a rough race. He didn't manage to set a lap and has just entered the pits. He's not going to have time to set another one.
What?
Well, Coco did set a time. He set it 19 seconds off, though.
Yeah, but look at Bear, let's go. Hey,
come on.
What do I always say? Let's go.
Come on.
Set a lap, Bear.
Do it.
Yes.
Ooh, Hines was on a quick one and then invalidated it.
Oh,
There's a lot of cussing from Hines. There's a lot of cussing from Hines.
Oh, and now there's a lot of cussing from Hines' bike as it's.
I didn't think he was that flexible.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll see if One-Handed will put himself down a lap here. He is out on the track and going for... Oh, wow! Yep, that was Hines we were watching at the bottom of the frame. No, that's cool, dude. You don't have to stay on the bike to get around the track. Just, run it off. Hit the corner, let yourself go blasting out of it, get back on. That's how the professionals
Yeah, I've got
do
to
it.
assume he's just pissed at this point.
Yeah.
He confirms.
That's how the professionals do it.
Now, when you say pissed, as in drunk or angry?
See, we mean
We
angry.
speak American here in Texas, okay?
Oh, Lord.
My meemaw told me you Brit people have some funny words in your language.
Oh, Britball.
Texas is my country.
Sir, we are country.
That's not very Texas of y'all.
Hazard on a good time there. Can we move things down at all? Yes. Knocks another about 1.5 seconds off of his time, so looking pretty good for this one, actually. Looking pretty solid. Bashan also looking solid. Bigfoot looking decent as well. And let's see what one-handed has for us. 1.3 seconds back, so when he decides to finally get on the board,
He set a time.
In the dying seconds, stole Bigfoot's front row start.
yep. Poor
Just
Bigfoot. We're sorry, Bigfoot.
So, I would throw a guess at Jack starting in about 7th or 8th.
Yes, that sounds about right. That is unfortunate, because he actually had a decent qualifying, and he probably would have sped it up more. But not much we can do about that right this second. So we are going to go ahead and wait for them to get that done. And I think we should take a moment to mention our sponsor for Moto 2. That's Mass Sports USA, making custom leathers. It's actually really badass stuff. They do suits, they do gloves, and now they've started doing boots too. So you can get everything but a helmet from them. Who knows? Maybe someday they'll do that too. But they take good care of you. Everybody I know who's gotten one, they have really liked it. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick one up sometime in the future. They certainly do seem nice. So make sure to check them out. If you're in the market for any of those pieces for riding, they'll take good care of you. You can even talk to our own Nick J about it. I think he still works for him, doesn't he? Thought he did. Nobody else has the answer here? Am I just being ignored?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was literally not listening.
Oh!
What's the question?
Do you happen to remember if Nick J still works for Mass? I thought he did. I know he's
I
how we
believe they
got.
do.
Yeah, I know he's how we got that contact to begin with. But I thought they had assigned someone else to start dealing with us a lot. But he is still with him, I believe.
Yeah, I think his role is not what we were trying to use him for.
Ah, fair. Oh, as in somebody that deals with sponsorships and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I got you. But he does do sales for him, so if you want to buy one, you can always talk to him.
I think he does more designs.
Does he do designs now? I
think
thought
so.
He was, no. I thought he was so.
I could be wrong. I could just be spouting nonsense.
Yeah, I thought he was acting as a rep for him.
It's my job to spout nonsense.
Hey, yeah, it's what we do here. But that doesn't matter. You should go check him out. That's the bottom line. Yes, do it. Give them money, because we like them. And we just about got our field lined up again here. We're just having to get everybody worked out real quick. And we've got a lot of people beating routers this evening. I guess that's it.
This is us around.
That's my newest one.
Or your
I have
router.
an entire list. I keep writing new things to add, and I keep not doing it. So at some point, I think this weekend I'll have homework to add like 15 drops.
You need to take that one and edit it to put in the robotic voice at the end and have it. There's the spiritual router. Yeah.
I'll use Microsoft Sam. Was that the noise? Or was that the voice?
Yeah. No, use whichever one it is with the bad British accent. That way we can pretend we have Hades here when we don't.
Hades, just say router a couple times. And I'll use your
He's going to
voice.
say Rooter. I guarantee you.
Yeah, Brutus.
See?
I'm not using that.
As in brute her.
Okay. Well then.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
100%.
Oh. Looks like you've got everybody. They are now going to be setting up. Final settings put together, getting ready. Well, we got behind there for a little bit, but looks like we're actually going to start this one on time.
Shut up, the universe can hear you.
I know, I apologize. We're not supposed to do that.
So this will really screw with those who haven't practiced, because their only practice was in a wet quali, and now it's a dry race.
Oh, funny how that happens.
Race directions being, hold on, let me use some British slang, cheeky today.
You said it wrong. You're supposed to say cheaty. You cheaty bastard. See,
Are you taking a piss?
for some reason, the T gets into that word, but doesn't get into British. I can't figure out the pattern.
Yeah, there's no T in cheeky, and they put it in there anyway.
No, they omit the K as well. You cheaty. See, a cheaty bastard. But there's a T in bastard they put in there.
Are they too lazy to pronounce the whole word? Or
I'm telling you, it's the French influence.
that's across a whole channel that don't even count. Ever notice it's called the
does it,
English channel?
Oh, there might be fighting words there.
I'm pissing off all the Frenchmen watching.
Stormy might fly over here and hurt you for that one.
He's gonna beat you to death with a baguette.
Hey, man.
Cleans his battle wounds with wine.
That's his power. That is absolutely his power. As he twists his finely maintained mustache.
Oh. I like how Hades refuses to acknowledge any of this.
I didn't want you to hear me peeing.
Race Direction's currently having an argument about Surlbucks, and I'm just upset that it's not on the stream.
Oh, boy. And we are ready to start our second race of the evening. This will be Moto2 at Le Mans. Here we go.
That was Le Mans.
Le Mans. I'm trying to say it completely wrong. Oh, and Hines with a great start over Oddball there.
Somebody take him out. I'll pay you 5 Surlbucks. Not really. You clipped it a little bit. There was no bowling, and frankly, I'm a little
No,
sad.
there wasn't. Ooh, the Oddball cutting it very close to Hines. Manages to keep from turning things into a complete shit show. Looking good so far.
Check out Bear in third.
Look at there. That man is having a good evening. If he can keep
Go
that
Bear.
up. He's been putting a lot of reports on Facebook of better and better stuff from that other hand. So, again, these other guys better be scared. He's only going to get faster. Oh, a little wide there. Just a bit. But I think he'll get it back under control. Oh. As Hines and Oddball racing very hard into 9 and 10. That is, wow. Oh, bit of a touch there, I think, from Hines on Oddball. Neither of them going down.
A little bit.
I'm going to call that racing.
Rubbing is racing.
Yep, rubbing is in fact racing, and that was definitely a bit of rubbing there. And
What is racing rubbing?
What?
I don't know. dude.
I don't know
I'm
about the other
delirious.
direction. I don't know about
That's
the
what
other
I'm
direction. And Oddball taking off on the front straight.
saying. I'm glad we got that
I see,
little lens flare, but lobbies don't work.
What were you about to
See,
say there,
Jack's
Hades?
Jack's night's gone from bad to worse. He's got the double long lap penalties.
Oh, and he has himself an off as well. Jacko, man. Oh, he's just having a rough evening.
It happens.
Yep, it does. Meanwhile, Coco has worked his way up into third. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I can see individual blades of grass, but the lobbies don't work.
Harp on it some more. They'll listen if we bitch loud enough.
There are active tire marks being put down on the track, but the lobbies don't work.
Gotcha.
It's actually shaping up to be a good race. There's
Yes,
like
it
5 of
is.
us, all within range.
We need to make them do qualifying in rain more often. We can give them a dry track, and suddenly they go fast.
Gotta go fast.
You gotta go fast. Gotta go scenic.
I think Coco might be the one to watch, though. The dark horse.
He is looking
Well,
good.
not really a dark horse.
Oh, as Hines very, very wide through 13-14, just blows that turn completely.
That was a creative line.
Yes. That was what we like to call artistic.
The artisanal line.
Is that how we refer to him now?
Yes,
All right. I'll accept it.
clearly.
I'll allow it.
I think Hines is our first victim of what I was saying before the race. No practice.
Oh, is it?
in the
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah, he's had a
Now
couple
it's
of wide
dry.
ones.
Yeah, he did just
Yeah.
admit to letting them go so somebody could actually catch oddball.
And because he knew he wasn't going to be able to do it.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
That is a fair assessment of the situation.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if anyone else can catch oddball.
He is on top of
stretching
it
away.
tonight. Yep. He is on top of it tonight. I don't think he's been slow anytime we've had him on, though.
No. Bear's full of confidence, though. He's up in third. Hanging
There it
on
is.
to Coco.
Yeah, I suspect Bear, if he gets himself another podium this evening, that would be interesting to see. I'm sure he won't complain about it. You can see here Coco with one-handed trying to chase him down, and yeah, Oddball just keeps stretching that lead out. 2.5 seconds over second place.
The birds are working, but the lobbies don't work.
Okay, we get it, Nick.
Nope,
Great-
this is the
great
thing and it's here to stay. would you like me to bring back Capybara facts?
No, dude, I am not joking. I am still getting YouTube recommendations for Capybara videos because we took a brief look at them months ago.
I don't know if Hades was even around for all the way back then.
I don't know if he was there for that one. I'm sure he was racing. I don't know if he caught that part of the stream.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, God.
I can't remember how we got sidelined, but we needed more filler, and I just started with animal facts, and Capybara was one of the first ones that we picked.
They're like dog rabbits. That's literally the only way to describe them.
Oh, okay, I got the background. Every race in MotoGP, apparently they cover a local animal for a couple seconds.
Oh,
So we did it as well, except mine was more like a 15-minute excursion into
Capybara
Capybara facts.
You can see here, Veritech being chased down by Jixbuff. Whoa! Look at that! An attempt to make it around the outside at 11. Oh! Comes back under for 12. And Veritech T-poses and reasserts dominance as they head into 13 and 14. They're definitely having a good fight there, though. And Jixbuff having picked up a long lap penalty, so he's going to have to really work if he wants that 5th place spot now. Jacko, meanwhile, working off one of his long laps. And Oddball out front has not moved things out any further. What were you about to say, Nick? Oh! What happened to Veritek?
Where'd his body go?
I have no idea what happened there.
Where'd the body go?
It didn't hit
Destination
the floor.
unknown.
Yeah. That was it. He got beamed up by aliens. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
Beam me up, Scotty.
That was it. I know what it is. That was Stormy trying to recruit him to the French space program. That's exactly what that was. I'm blaming Stormy.
I blame Leroy Jenkins.
Nah, I blame
He Leroyed his way right out of there.
There's kind of a scary level of pace from Oddball. He's not even picked up a warning yet.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's not managing to stretch the distance over Coco any further.
Very true.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I think Coco has closed it. Ooh, yeah. He's closed it by a few tenths. I'm curious to see how this is going to end up. It looks like both of them are fine on tires, so nobody's pushing too hard trying to catch the other. Fine on gas for now, so yeah. there is a possibility. Oh no. Okay, I'm betting what we have is a case of on one section of the track, Oddball's doing great. Coco's strong on another part. I'm betting that's what's happening there.
Yeah.
And in the end, the distance between them just ain't changing. Because they are both slowly pulling. Yeah, they're pulling ahead of Bear in the process.
What's happened to Bear? Bear's dropped back behind Hines.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. I know sometimes his controller arrangement, there'll just be moments where you see him having a great race and then he just falls completely apart.
Bear had a long lap penalty.
Oh, okay.
He's taken it.
Yeah.
That was a gift for Hein.
Yep.
Maybe he'll stop cursing so much now.
Oh, what? Where? I didn't curse. What are you talking about?
He was talking about Hines.
Talking about Willis.
You talking about Willis?
Yeah, Coco seems to be really good in the first sector, where he closes that gap in, and then Oddball just extends it a little bit after that.
Yep.
So, they got like 2.5 laps to go. It's stretching back out again.
Yeah, it's going to depend on either Oddball making a mistake or Coco getting that second half of the track worked out during the middle of a race. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Especially with how nasty technical the track is.
You sounded like Bill Clinton then.
My fellow Americans, I do declare that I like watching MotoGP.
I thought you were going a different direction with that, and I had a sound clip pulled up.
I also like cigars and interns. Oh, a little bit of Slick Willie style there.
Did my sound not go through?
No, it did not. Coco picks up a long lap penalty on the penultimate lap. And I think that's going to make it impossible for him to catch Oddball.
Yeah, definitely will.
Yep.
And I think so. Interestingly, from the rider's perspective, you don't actually know what stage people are on. You don't know if they have a penalty or if they're close to a penalty.
Right.
So Oddball won't know. He'll be seeing that gap coming down significantly.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, something to potentially work on.
What's that?
I think your multi-view covers up our sponsor logo.
Actually, I had to. I'm gonna have to figure out ways to move things around. It's the way I implemented the sponsor logo. I'm gonna have to work on it some and find it some more.
Rude.
Yes.
I think we could have a new record here, by the way.
For what's
Jack
that?
has managed to accumulate
3.
4 long lap penalties. in
Oh, has
this
he done
race.
4 total?
Well, he... yeah, 4 total.
I've seen 3 racked up at a time. Can he make it 4?
Jacko, bro, just go ahead and consider like the long lap just part of the track, man. Don't even bother thinking about the regular race line. Oh, that's brutal. Go for 10. There's only 9 laps in the race, but if you can get 10 long lap penalties, we'll be impressed. And if you don't go for 10 of them, we won't let you through the race. Oh.
So Gogo did go ahead and take his long lap and managed to do it fine, but he's dropped down to 5.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Go-go?
Might as
Yeah,
well.
go,
Oh,
girls.
Hazard coming back onto the track there. That was dirty.
Now,
That was messy. Yeah.
that's going to be a protest, and that's going to be a messy one to fix.
Yeah, that one was
Good luck with that.
Yep. Yep. That one. At least we are aware of it.
Hines got a long lap penalty because he sucks.
Oh, Hines.
I really only say it because I know he can hear me directly.
Better not screw it up. Might get caught by a bear.
The bear.
The bear. Yeah, Oddball kind of running away with this one. And yes, wheelies his way across the line. And throws the bike in the turn across the line. Good style points there. I can appreciate
There's one
that.
way to do that.
I can appreciate the style on that one.
You know what else I can appreciate?
What's that?
The fact that a capybara has an 8 to 10 year life expectancy.
It's time to get one. I'm sure it'll fit in fine with your German Shepherds.
I bet it would, actually.
It might.
They would just hurt it, the poor thing.
Oh!
Alrighty.
Jacko laying it down there at the end. And, yeah, Oddball dominating that race. What a hell of a... Yeah! Yeah. Jacko, you had a bit of a rough one there, bro. That one was a rough race. I don't think I have anything tremendously big when it comes to guns. Oh, I guess a 12 gauge counts. We got you covered. Whatever Kurt Cobain used.
12 gauge.
What is this?
You know,
wrong answers only. Kurt Cobain's toothbrush.
Oh. He did say many times that he did not have a gun. I heard him. I've seen the lyric books. I think the dude's got a lying problem.
I think he does too. Is that what penalties applied? You haven't applied yet?
Dude, I'm just going to go ahead and say that that's not
okay.
with protest applied. And
There
there's
we
definitely going to be a protest applied.
There probably will. All right. So, but I think up front it was actually pretty clean. So Oddball dominating that race for first. Coco making one hell of an effort to catch up, just unable to do it, especially since he caught that penalty there near the end. Whatever. Hines managing to get himself up there despite lots and lots of cursing. One-handed, finding himself back and forth. Unfortunately, unable to take a second podium tonight. Jixbust in 5th. Veritek in 6th after having an unfortunate off. Bichon in 7th. Yeah, we still can't explain what happened to Veritek. We're still looking for his body. Hazard in 8th and Jacko in 9th, though I'm sure we will have some discussions around some of that. And wait, we do have somebody back in 10th. Yeah, Veritek, we're still looking for the body, bro. We're thinking we might... there we go. It was Bigfoot. I'm sorry, Bigfoot.
Hold on. Is he communicating from outer space or...
Is it somehow?
In the afterlife.
Yes.
I can't tell.
Hey, we need some kind of signal for Elon Musk to follow up there to find him.
Have you seen Stormy up there?
No. He's probably going for a moonshot knowing Stormy. Still looking for your salt fair. So
am I, my whole life.
I know, right?
That's a ginger joke.
Yes, I know.
I don't think people know what I look
You're
like.
very
though.
clever.
Yeah, I have to explain that one. I'm just a talking head.
So that's it for our second race of the evening. That was Moto 2 at Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Le Mans. We will be taking a brief break and be back with qualifying for MotoGP, though I will take just a moment to again mention our sponsor for Moto2, Mass Sports USA, bringing you custom leathers. Whether you're looking for the suit, looking for the gloves, looking for boots, they will take great care of you. Like I said, everybody I've seen that's had them has been really satisfied with them, so definitely check them out. Is it we or we? We. So give us a brief moment and we'll be back. Thanks for watching, folks. And we are back, folks, for our last event of the evening. How's everybody doing? Been some good races so far.
I'm sad now that we've lost our British South African.
Our fake British?
Yep.
Ah, well. We'll bring him back to the booth sometimes so that you can have a booth babe to play with.
I just like making fun of him. That's all.
Well,
He's
now
a
we
good
can
sport.
now we can make fun of him racing.
Oh, deal.
Oh yeah. First or last, buddy. First or last.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were doing rain again.
Hey, if there's anybody we need to make suffer, it's these guys. And looks like they are ready to get started here. Ooh, yeah. It's not just wet, it is raining. That is going to make it a bit of a mess on a very technical track.
Nothing like 300 horsepower technical track and rain.
But wait! Swaggin said he wasn't going to be here, and I appear to be looking at a Swaggin. You lying bastard. We're going to penalize you for that. Just stick him in last. We might ban him. We're definitely making him start from last. Don't even bother qualifying,
Chris?
bro.
So I don't get yelled at, I'm going to poke at you again.
What's that?
That's the wrong sponsor logo.
Whoopsie. My bad. There. I fixed it.
Can't confirm.
I can.
Can confirm. There we go. Motor Orangutan. Hey, while we're here,
Yeah.
might as well thank them for sponsoring our GP class.
Absolutely.
Motor Orangutan. Great guys, great employees, great owner. All your motorcycle and mountain biking needs.
Yep. Absolutely. I have shopped there a lot myself, and I definitely like them.
I've made the trip down there more than once.
If you live in Austin, definitely check them out. They are down on the south side, but don't hold that against them. They're actually good guys. And yes, they have treated me well every time I've been there, so glad to give them a
fantastic.
shout out. And I feel like a bit of a dick for forgetting to switch sponsor logos between races.
I'm just going to keep making it obnoxious on stream. It's what we do.
That's fair. I deserve
There's no
it for that one.
professionalism here.
I deserve it for that one. I'm showing an inability to be professional myself.
We're aware.
Well, yep. It's true. So Mac and Swaggin in along with Jane. It should make things interesting. Those guys are sitting pretty close for the top three for the season. Mac, Swaggin, and Hades. About 11 points between the three of them, so definitely where the fight's happening. Though Coco is still within spitting distance of the front.
Wow.
Wow, what?
Wow, I think I just got a death threat from Race Direction. That was fun.
What'd you do now?
The other Race Direction is very salty that I did not specify who it was, so I'm going to continue to be vague. Now they're both mad.
There you go. That's the right way to do it.
Piss them all off.
Yeah, get them both angry. That'll fix it. That'll make it better. That makes everybody happy.
I couldn't set them up to make a drop happen. It's a shame.
So Oddball actually putting down the first lap. I guess he's decided he would like to make things interesting for GP. And Hades about a tenth of a second behind him. Almost 2/10. First or last, Hades. Come on. Win it or bin it.
Can we do the Heinz view right quick?
The Heinz view. Oh, do we have
The
helmets?
Heinz view.
Do we have helmets to show off?
I don't know what we're showing off. I just know he's probably behind. Ha!
Womp womp.
Ha!
All right. I have Heinz pulled up. What have we got to see?
All right, Heinz, what are we showing off?
What are we showing off here, Heinz?
Oh. We were just unable to use the other camera for a moment. Please hold.
Oh, well, that's fair. Need to keep a back channel where y'all do that through text. That would be nice. That way we could give the audience the illusion of professionality and smoothness.
You understand you have me on a microphone and that there is no illusion that exists?
Yes, but, you know.
You might have a delusion that that's a thing.
So, Jixbuff, I think, just got yeeted. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
He just got booted somehow. I guess they'll have to re-add him. I don't think he had put down lap time yet. So I think that will be him just stuck at the back of the pack there. We'll have to see what they decide to do there. Why is time coming on and off on our second camera? Why is
Okay, everything's free. You enjoy.
What?
Whatever camera you like, sir.
What are we doing? My God, what are we doing? Oh, as we watch Hades' bike do an impression of a cockroach dying on the floor.
Now, Hades, is that because we made fun of the homeland too much, or
He can't handle it. He's suffering. He's emotionally scarred.
he can't handle the truth, and that's another drop I need?
You can't handle the truth.
That's 19 sounds I need to add to my soundboard.
Yeah.
This is going to be excessive.
It's going to be extensive, excessive, and ridiculous, and you're going to regret every moment of it.
You're right.
And we are about halfway through qualifying here. Ooh, Jacko having to step off the line for a moment there. Not sure what happened. Did he miss the pits or something? I guess he did, yeah.
Well, I have other news. The rain droplets look beautiful, but the lobbies don't work. We lost Jixbuff. So at the 5-minute mark, we will restart the qualifying at 5 minutes.
What fun. Okay, sure, why not?
Clouds look beautiful, but the lobbies don't work.
But the lobbies don't work.
Look at the sipes and the tires. God, they look good as you go by. But the lobbies don't work.
All right.
Do I sound salty? Because I'm pretty salty.
You do. You sound a bit salty.
I just inherited the Morton mines.
Fair enough.
Literally drinking seawater.
Delicious. What fun.
Tastes like Milestone.
Is it your allergies?
Actually, I'm doing pretty good. When you take an allergy pill every day for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks now, it tends to clear you up pretty good.
Yeah.
And also, I don't remember if it was last broadcast or the one before, I was legitimately sick, as it turned out.
Wow.
And no, it was not the Rona.
Oh, it was the Rona. Everything's the Rona these days. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows
It's the
that.
Boppo.
Boppo. Okay.
This is an old Family Guy reference. I'll make it quick. Brian gives Stewie herpes. And he's like, well, what if we don't call it herpes? We call it something fun like the Boppo.
God.
So Rona is now the Boppo.
No. Because no. We're not doing it.
My boss told me about this one. And it's sticking a little bit.
Jesus.
The Boppo.
And just over 4.5 minutes remaining in qualifying. Oddball still holding on up front. Hades unable to chase him down, much to our disappointment. And we're about to go ahead and restart things.
That was loud.
What was loud? Something was loud? What did I miss?
Oh, did it not even come through?
No.
I opened a can of sparkling water.
Oh.
It sparkles.
Now that is how you become an upper-class twat.
Not really. It is unsweetened, lime-flavored HEB sparkling water.
Oh, you're not even
For
doing
those
the
of
nice
you-
stuff. The Perrier or something along those lines.
No. I like the cheap stuff. For those that don't know, HEB is a local grocery store. It is the best grocery store, and no, your grocery store is not better than HEB. So, don't move to Texas and don't bother to experience it. Okay, thanks.
Dude, the HEB near me, I swear to God, looks like the most ghetto place on the planet when you go in there.
Some of them are kind of rough,
They are.
but the selection's still fantastic.
Yep, it is. I give them that. And looks like they've almost got it ready again. We'll have it was a 5-minute qualifying, right? And
Correct.
then we'll start the race.
Or should I say, that is correct.
Fafo, baby. Fafo.
Did you not get the reference?
I know. That's what I'm talking about. He fafoed.
Oh! I get it now. It turns out I was the one being slow.
Yes. I caught it immediately. I knew what you were talking about. Almost like somebody blew something up in a courtroom. It was amazing.
Correct.
So we are waiting just a moment for them to get things started back up. While we're waiting on that,
That was squeaky.
yeah, might as well talk about our sponsor, Moto Orangutan. I am talking about them again because, you know, I made the mistake of not switching the logos. So I owe them.
Good man. Good man.
But they sell awesome gear, great selection, awesome people doing it if you ride motorcycles. They sell parts and can build you badass custom bicycles, and they sell used motorcycles. So they'll take care of you on a lot of fronts. If you live here in Austin, by God, make sure to swing by, give them a visit, tell them we sent you. I like them. Orangutan's pretty awesome. They treat me good every time I've bought from them.
Yeah, Wes and team are just awesome people.
Yep. Great folks. Fully encourage people to check them out. That is the good part. When you have a sponsor that you have used extensively, even easier to recommend them. All our folks are good, but that's the one I know I've used. So I can say it from personal experience. Looks like we are starting to load things up now. As we get ready for La French GP. Wait, where is our baguette power for this one?
Work or something irresponsible like that?
God. Come on, he's supposed to get in here and show us how it's done. Or at the very least, yeet himself out of one of the turns. We could have him launch himself to go find Veritek's body. All right, looks like we have folks finally hitting the track. And I am betting, since we have the pit in, pit out rules, won't see more than a lap or two out of folks here.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So remember, boys,
Set a lap.
Their previous laps do also count.
oh, okay. Yeah, I figured we were documenting that. See, we made them warm up in the rain. Now they're going to be out in the dry. I'll bet they're going to be fast. They're going to go Sanic. Anybody that doesn't set a lap is banned for life. Don't come back. Herder. God, this league is just so harsh. Oh yeah, dude. like when you yeeted, just your body just vanished. It didn't ragdoll. It rocket dolled. It was just gone.
Veritek the friendly ghost.
Yeah. You got Caspered right out of there.
I like that's a verb now. You got Casper.
Got Caspered. It's just dead.
I wonder what the sound was. Whoosh.
Something. I would wager it was something rather explosive because it was out of there quick.
Now, I know you're not a Rick and Morty fan, but there's a great scene to go with this. It's like, what kind of death was that? Instant. What do you mean? He died.
That's a fair assessment. I'm not going to disagree with it.
You couldn't have knocked him out or something? Everybody wants to be knocked out. No one wants to be dead.
Okay. Jacko, after last race's issues, problems, etc., puts himself at the top of the board with a 130.6.
Damn.
All right, then. That is one way to decide to get serious. You won't hear me complaining about that. Good job, sir. You know what? I'm going to say he was sandbagging the last couple of races. Liar. We don't buy your issues anymore if you're going that fast. Gonna be
Bags of sand?
Yeah. Gonna be right up there with Oba's broken controller. I'm not buying it.
The classic lies of Searle.
Jacko's connection and Oba's broken controller. Yes. It's a conspiracy. A C-O-N-spiracy.
C-O-N? I don't spell so good.
That was actually to make myself sound old. That was actually a thing in one of the skits in Living Color one time. You know, one of the guys, it's a conspiracy. A C, it's, you know, clearly a dude that's not supposed to be very smart. A C-O-N conspiracy.
I also need the drop of the kids saying you're old.
That'll work.
God, I've added like today. You know it's bad when race direction is using phrases like Med USA?
Yes. Writing a grant, literally that was my soul being snatched away, all of my energy. Oh, yeah. Good to have you here, man. Even if you're here only in spirit because your body still has yet to be found.
I believe we found him orbiting Jupiter.
out there with the Voyager probes.
He was flipping us off with both hands.
I hope that you can see this because I am doing it as hard as I can.
It was the Hubble's last mission to capture.
Divine Veritex body given the middle finger as it flies out of the solar system.
Was what I read today true that they're replacing the Hubble with something new?
Yes, the James Webb Telescope, which is going to be awesome. I am very excited by it. I can't wait to see what we get to see. Because it's even bigger, with even more resolutions and mirrors.
We get more pixels of Veritech flipping us off as he crosses Neptune.
Exactly. We can watch him hit the bow shock on the front of the solar system. It's a Kraken. All right, I'll take it.
A Kraken what?
Really?
Did,
are you really going to dad joke that?
yes, that happened. I'm owning it. Deal with it.
Oh, Hades on kind of a hot lap here. And puts himself at the top of the board. Okay. Wait till the last second there, dude. I guess I told him.
Pseudo-Europeans.
I guess I told him send it or bin it. He decided to go ahead and send it.
He did.
$28. Yep. He put a 28 up on the board there. That's kind of sick. I guess I should be careful what I tell him.
Yeah, silence.
Yeah. So, Hades, Swaggin, and Mac on your front row. Oddball, Jacko, and Jane on your second row. Jacko definitely having better time. Coco, One-Handed, and Bichon on your third row. And Hazard, Jixbuff, and Medusa winding out the lineup. What? How did Medusa get back there with the... I'm confused.
Don't know. These aren't questions we normally ask.
Yeah.
Although, I think I was still saying bad weed.
They're rebuilding
stems and seeds, man. Stems and seeds.
They're rebuilding the lobby. I guess we had somebody get kicked.
Yeah, this is we've got to factor the original qualifying with the current qualifying.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it.
I know you did.
I know, I'm not very bright. I'm kind of dumb. That's what I need. I need to get the soundboard hooked up because that's the one where I need the Alex Jones. I'm kind of retarded. I'm sure I'll get us banned for saying that one too. We're really in trouble. This evening we've said Voldemort's name a few times and a lot of stuff.
Define stuff.
Stuff. Things. Unacceptable things. And we are waiting for them to put the party together. Then we'll do final adjustments and we'll have our last race of the evening. We've had some good races tonight, actually. Like, they've all been decent. Usually we'll have like one or two. Maybe one. Yeah, a lot of times it'll be like, oh, okay, we were decent in a couple of them, and then one will just be, holy crap. But both of our races this evening were really good.
Yeah, they were strong.
Yeah.
Which means GP is either going to be amazing or terrible. There will be no in between.
It looked like we had a lot of guys with close times there up front. I think it looks like there's going to be a pack of 5 or 6 up front. I'm just wondering who's going to get cursed by the audience, When is Bigfoot going to drop his curse?
Has he been in the chat?
I haven't seen him chat tonight. I saw him race. But I haven't seen him say anything in chat.
Bigfoot, where you at?
Yeah, come on, bro. We need your predictions so we can see who's going to get destroyed. And it's taking a moment to get things set up there. I hate when we have to do the manual stuff. I know, Nick. It's because the lobbies don't work. And it looks like we are finally getting over to the track.
So I heard just as I was kind of tuning out for behind the scenes deal that we were starting to clown about the birds again. Yeah, we have birds, but we have to manually recreate lobbies.
It's almost like we don't live in the 21st century. Banging rocks together.
Hold on.
Grog want race.
Ready?
What?
Grog want race.
Grog want race.
You know, I should probably not do what I just did.
What did you do?
That was 2 shotgun shells and the brass hitting them together.
Why? What's wrong with you? I didn't hear it either. You didn't even get
you
the
really
sound
did?
through. No.
So I just knocked 2 primers together and you didn't even get the sound?
You're smart. Good God, dude. What's
I mean,
wrong
it takes
with
a
you?
lot more than that to set those off.
You hope.
I know. I've set many off manually. Which, by the way, if you never have, oh my god, primers by themselves are explosive.
Oh, I'll bet they are. That's kind of the purpose of them.
I mean, worse than gunpowder.
Who needs a shotgun when you've got your hand, a nail, and a hammer?
I can't... You can't really properly hold the shell and the nail.
Challenge no, wait. I'll have to put together like a prosthetic hand that can do it. Just to mess with it.
True story. Had it primer, just a primer, no anything else. Hit it with a hammer, flew across the garage halfway through a case of water.
Holy crap! Just a
Yeah,
primer?
they're that explosive. Yeah, just a primer.
I mean, squibs do get caught a pretty good ways along the barrel and sometimes manage to get all the way out. So I can see that.
Yeah, they're kind of ridiculous, frankly. They're OP and I'm not sure why.
Well, probably because it has to set off gunpowder, which is...
I don't know why all the gunpowder isn't just primer stacked together at this point.
Powder is reasonably stable stuff. Whenever I've dealt with it, it has been reasonably easy to manage.
Have you ever done a gunpowder trail? Like made one?
Yes, yes. I've done it with black powder.
Very... Okay, black powder goes whoosh. Gunpowder
Yes.
does like the movie trail.
Yeah. And we are ready for our final race of the evening.
The FBI is going to show up at my door tomorrow now.
I know, right? Here we go with GP and Le Mans. We are off. And Hades and Swaggin having a great drag race right off the line. Ooh, a few folks a little on the outside, but so far looking like we're going to be clean into the first couple of turns. Ooh, yeah, a couple of places where you had a couple guys abreast, but
No bowling.
no bowling. They managed to keep it clean. Ooh, Hades backed off of Swaggin. We'll have to catch back up there. Swaggin looking very good out of the gate for a guy that lied to me earlier and said he wouldn't be here. Oh, Bichon and who was that? Jixbuff. I'm guessing they probably had contact somewhere near the back. Ooh! And Hades goes down. What just happened there?
I did call this. I'm just throwing it out there.
Completely blew the turn.
He spent all day warming up commentating and not warming up riding.
Yep, that's it. Come on, man. Told you. Win it or bin it, baby. Win it or bin it. So Swaggin now with a very dominant lead, but look at Jacko. Having a much better race than he did during the last one.
I still don't know what the crack's in.
I hate you.
80s lap time, maybe.
Possibly. Possibly. So Jacko still managing to hold on to it there, but Mac nipping at his heels with Oddball right behind him. Yeah, we did have some guys that were close, and sure enough, they're keeping up with it. Jane and Coco, you can see, not very far back. This whole group up front, really everybody with everybody up here in contention. I'm not going to write anybody off. Look at this. Mac very... Oh, wow, wow, wow. A little bit of contact there. Mac managing to get ahead, but finding himself way on the outside. And Coco, unfortunately, already picking up a long lap penalty.
Damn, that's quick. 2 laps in.
Yeah, that is pretty early to be dealing with him. Hopefully he can... Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to work his way up through the pack some before he takes it. Because, man, with this group hauling ass the way they are this evening, you don't want to wind up too far back or you will never catch them.
That is absolutely true.
Yep. Already Swaggin putting 4.5 seconds on the field.
That's stupid fast.
It is. Jacko having fallen back to 6th now. Hopefully he can work his way back up. Mac. And Coco, yeah, in there pretty close. Yeah, all of them. You look up front, all the way back to 7th, and there's just not much space between them. I can't call this, to be honest. I couldn't tell you who I think's going to pull it off. Obviously,
Probably Swaggin.
Yeah, Swaggin's going to hold on to first, but I'm talking 2nd and 3rd. Man, there's no guarantees from the group you got. Trying to chase down Mac and Jane. Oh, Hades having another off. What? Come on, son. What are you doing?
Crashing. That's what he's doing.
Apparently. Not quite sure what he's thinking there.
Thinking about hospital bills now.
I am rather disappointed by that performance, sir. I expect better out of you.
How you expect better out of you?
I expect better out of you.
You're mine, I.
I mean, we already got to teach you remedial English.
My lord, my lord.
If I don't tease him, what's the point?
Oop, 2 playing with a crash.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. It's like things are starting to shake out a little bit here. A few of the guys having a little bit of trouble keeping pace.
How does the body outrun the bike?
Yeah.
The body outruns the bike, but lobbies don't work.
Lobbies don't work. It's true. So, Swaggin continuing to run up front. 1. Way to go, Chris. way to speak English well after making fun of Hades.
Still better than Hades.
Oh, so Mac doing his best to try and catch up to Swaggin, but damn, that is a lot to do there. Oddball trying to chase down Mac. It's going to be rough. Coco still with that long lap penalty he's going to have to get rid of. And Jacko up into 5th now. Hades into 6th. But because of the fact that it's off of mistakes from other folks and haven't had their own mistakes, puts them a bit further back, and we've got half a race to go still.
Only half?
Only half. It is true.
I think 2-plane dropped.
Did he drop out completely? Did we lose him?
I think we lost him.
Ah! Just having bad luck.
Oh, look,
this evening.
the birds, just in time. We have birds,
The
but
connections
we're losing
drop.
players.
Eh. But connections drop all evening. Thank you, Milestone.
The birds are beautiful, though. We have birds,
They work
but
great.
the lobbies don't work.
They work great. Meanwhile, Oddball back to 6th.
Damn.
And Hades working his way up to 4th.
Meh.
A lot of shifting everywhere but up front this evening.
Hades, I'm not actually a hater. I'm just, you're my target for the night. I'm not sorry.
Good. My food is almost here. What?
Oh, what'd you order?
Some PF Chang's.
Oh, expensive Asian food.
It's not that expensive. Not compared to the perception of it.
It's more expensive than your white takeout box. Actually, I don't think we have any places like that around here.
We do. They're just the tiny places that, despite your apartment complex saying, post no bills, no soliciting, they post bills and solicit.
Nice.
They've got a business to run. They don't have time to respect the law.
I don't appreciate what you're saying, so I'm just going to ignore it.
Yeah, early on we had that pack up front, but it has shaken out on mistakes. And Swaggin's just up front punishing anybody that makes a mistake. Just see ya. Coco, though, seems to have a pretty firm hold on 3rd there. Which good work on his part. I know he had a little bit of trouble in the earlier races. And he is running 4th for the season in GP. So picking up a podium here would be good for him. And Jacko obviously having a better one as well. Earlier, wanting us to give him some 9-quill.
9-quill?
You've seen that picture.
No.
It's a 9mm bullet, but instead they stuck a NyQuil in it.
Yes, yeah, okay. Now I'm tracking.
Yes, the sniffling, sneezing, sleep forever medicine.
Look. Ooh, okay, you caught me off guard with that one. Ooh, what I was gonna say is, no, I'm just starting to go delusional because in my head, it's 1044 instead of 944.
Yes.
So
Instead, it's a
Daylight
really bad
saving.
model of Porsche. And it looks like up front.
1044?
What? The 944 was a god-awful Porsche. I'll fight anybody that says otherwise.
I don't even remember it. Here comes the Google.
They were ugly, they were slow. They were just, oh, I'd like something that has a Porsche name on it and claims to be a sports car. What? Just
It looks like every other Porsche ever made
No, it doesn't.
in that generation.
Yes, in that generation. But I think the 924 is a god-awful car as well. Something just happened to Jacko where he just suddenly completely stopped.
He probably used the brakes.
That wasn't braking. That was a wall.
You're a wall.
Your mom is a wall. And Hades is just about to chase down Coco.
Do it.
Oh, on the penultimate lap. He's looking
Hey-o.
for it. He's looking for it. And there it is. Oh, but he's carrying too much speed. And is thrown to
He
the
ran
outside.
wide, damn that man.
Man, oh
What's
man.
Sean doing?
I am not certain. He's having difficulties back there.
I'm getting word that he's looking for the long lap penalty.
Oh, he's trying to find it.
I'm also getting racist word from Race Direction saying they're confused because he's French and he should know this track.
He's French Canadian. It doesn't count. And here we go. Yeah, it's looking like Swaggin definitely has his position on lock. Well, oh, Coco, what happened?
Oh, that's not where the track goes, birds. It was the birds.
Too far inside, off the track, and that is going to give, him a long lap penalty. Oddball's going to come by as well. What did he,
Birds.
did he
Birds
run out
again.
of fuel or something? I think he ran out. Yes. He ran out of fuel. Oh my God.
Did he run out of fuel?
Coco ran out of fuel. You can see it on the multi-view. Oh.
Pro
Coco,
tip.
no. What a
Fuel is
heartbreak.
required to run a motorcycle.
What a heartbreak. Dude. He was having such a great race to that point. So that-
Well, it sounds like it was a great race because he was using more fuel than anybody else.
Yes. So Swaggin with a stoppie across the line. And back right behind him. Hades.
That is
in
some
the
level of
third.
domination if you can be
It
on the
is.
brakes across the line.
It is. Oh. Coco. What a disappointment. Oh, man. Final lap and he runs it out. Bro. Time to work on fuel management for the next couple of races. Exciting finish. Just too bad that it ended like that.
You know, his fuel management strategy was probably solid, and then he got into racing with other people and just totally blanked.
Yeah,
That'd be my guess.
That is entirely possible. That is entirely possible. So we'll have to see how that looks. Yep, it was actually a good night of racing overall. Definitely several enjoyable races this evening. A lot of fun. Swaggin, man, what a dominant first place. All right, Veritech, you have a good one, man. Mac and Hades on the podium. Oddball couldn't quite chase down Hades. Jacko, one-handed. Medusa, Jixbuff, Stockhauser, Bashan, and Coco unfortunately DNFing despite holding on to third for a good chunk of the race. Man, what a disappointment. That was a good fight he was having with Hades, too. I'm kind of disappointed that didn't get to keep rolling.
Yeah, that was a bit of a
Oh, anticlimactic.
yeah.
Big time anticlimactic. So that is it for the evening. Thank you for watching, folks. Those that have watched, thank you, racers, for one hell of a great evening of racing. That was actually a lot of fun. And also, thank you to our sponsor for MotoGP. That would be Motorangatang here in Austin, selling motorcycle gear, bicycle parts, and you can get some badass custom bicycles built by them and used motorcycles. Make sure to check them out down there in South Austin. If you're anywhere in Austin, they are worth the trip. And on that note, that is going to be it for the evening. Nick and I suppose we had a pretty good time, I think. Right?
Hated every minute of it only because of you.
It was my fault. I made it miserable. It's always my fault.
You brought the birds.
I brought the birds and screwed up the lobbies. That is it.
Yep. You admit it. At least it's recorded.
I will admit it fully. Now you can put it in court and screw me over with it.
That is correct.
Thanks for watching, folks. We will be back next time. We will be back next time at, oh God, I have to look it up. There we are. Mugello. Same.
You beat me to it. I had it up, I promise.
Same time, same channels. We will see you then. Thanks for watching.